Hey, I'm here with Seance from San Antonio. Hey, say what's up, buddy?
Oh, nothing much, man. We're just doing gigs and staying busy. How about you?
Yeah, well, we just had like a stupid technical problem. That's why I'm all kinds of flustered, man. I had the headphones stuck in the wrong jack.
It happens sometimes, man.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, hey, won't you introduce us to Seance? Tell us who's in it and what's going on. Let our listeners know what's up.
Okay. Well, this is Nacho, and got Bob right here with me too. Yo, that's Bob.
Hey.
But how's it going? Go ahead, Bob. Say a few things here.
Well, first of all, just want to thank you for the opportunity with the Bearded Clam. And,
Oh yeah.
well, yeah, we've been established since 1979, and Nacho and I are the two remaining original members.
Ooh.
And we do a little bit of heavy metal, classic rock, and hard rock, I guess you could say that.
Now, what made you two carry on where everyone else fell off?
Well, two of our former members are, one of them, he's the Riot band of Mark Rial, with Mark Rial, the passed away.
Right.
He's with Machine Head playing drums. So that's they left the band. So we took a few years off. I did, as a matter of fact, and Nacho continued with another band with Bifist. And recently, about 3 years ago, we decided to do a benefit, and we got together with two other friends, vocalist Danny Fonseca and rhythm and bass guitar Ruben Hernandez, and we just put the Seance band back together, and it's we've been rocking and rolling ever since.
Well, that's awesome. So, excuse me. So,
Yes,
Seance, so you have a history of that. Now, what songs do you still play the songs from when the old members were there, or is it all new songs?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we've got a few, at least about 3 or 4 songs from the old set list back in the 70s.
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah, we do quite a few brand new tunes as well.
Well, that's good. Well, who's replaced those guys that left?
Well, we have Danny Fonseca on lead vocals, Ruben Hernandez on bass, guitar, and the youngest member of the band is Octavio de la Peña on drums.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to look up your Facebook here, and I'm trying.
Yeah, you should see them. If they're in there, the picture should be in there.
Oh, there you go. There it is.
But yeah, the like Bob was saying, this is Nacho again. Like we had started back, like in '79, and we did about maybe 3 years like that with Don and Dave, Bob, myself, and then another singer that we had, Bill. But Bob went back to school, and right after that, we got another lead guitar player for a while, for another year, Gerard Trevino, which he went on to play with Riot also. Man, it seems like Seance was a stepping stone
Right.
for these guys to go to Riot.
Yeah, I know. Like you guys are the training ground.
Yeah. It was
Mm.
like, actually, Mark Rial from Riot, he lived up in Universal City, which is around the outskirts of San Antonio. That's
Right.
that's how they got kind of connected there, But after that, we stopped playing. Like since Bob was out of the picture, and then after Don and Dave, they took off to another band in San Antonio called Slayer.
I was gonna say not
And we
Riot.
Yeah, it was right after they did the Slayer thing. They went out to do to play with Mark Rial. But we didn't. Bob and I did Seance for a few more years until 87, in June '87. That's when I left, and that's when I went over to Bifist. but we joined up another band, but we call ourselves Lifeless. But with Seance here, we stopped for a long time, like I was saying, but like Bob was saying, 3 years ago, we got 2.5 or something like that, almost 3 years. We did that benefit, and we just kind of got. It really wasn't supposed to be just for one benefit, but we just kept getting calls like, hey, come play over here, come play over here. So that's how come we just kept on, and it's a lot of fun. So we're still going at it.
Awesome. So what are you guys writing and recording new material, playing a bunch of shows? What do you guys got going on?
No, we're playing a lot of shows.
Bunch of shows. We're working on a 6-song EP, which should be out soon. Actually, it's almost done. Got to polish it up here and there, and it should be out hopefully before the end of summer.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So if nobody's ever, if somebody that's never seen or heard of you before, what can they expect at a Seance show?
High-powered rock and roll, heavy metal, very catchy tunes. I guarantee you, when you leave the place after you've heard us play, you're going to be whistling them suckers out the door.
Do you tend to see a lot of titties at a Seance show?
A lot of what now?
Titties.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there you go. See, I think that's how bands should be. They have the star rating, and then they got the thumbs up rating. I think bands should have the titty rating. Like when I went and saw Seance, I saw 10 pair of titties. That's 4 titties up. You know what I mean?
I
like,
agree with you.
Because if I hear, whoa, you saw a lot of tits over there, I'm coming to check you out because I want to see tits too. And you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many tits you've seen before. You always want to see new pair of tits. Always.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, we were fortunate to meet up with this promoter, and he's turned out to be a good friend of ours, and we're able to go ahead and open up for a lot of national acts coming through in San Antonio.
Hell yeah, you'll see a bunch of titties that way.
Like
oh yeah,
Queensryche, Saxon, UFO, Riot, of course.
Of course, you guys know all them guys.
Yeah, Joel Turner.
See, I have a signature move when it comes to signing titties. I like to grab the nipple and then lift it up and then sign underneath.
Oh,
you mind if we copy that?
Yeah, well, I want royalties. I want you know.
You got it.
I want you to put thanks KBar underneath it in Sharpie now. Sharpie, it's got to be Sharpie.
Absolutely.
Do not when it comes to signing tits, accept no substitute. Sharpie markers is the best there ever was and ever will be when it comes to signing a nice set of tits.
We'll make sure Danny gets a note of that one, and we'll have to take a picture of him doing it too.
Now, man titties count too. I want royalties on man titties too. I mean, if you're gonna sign them, go ahead and put KBar was here too.
Nice.
You know a girl loves you when she lets you like side, fuck the side tit. You know she's in love when that happens.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be careful though, because the women with big tits in a hot day, man, sometimes they end up smelling like vinegar. You're like, oh, you're like, ooh, Double D probably has vinegar tits right now.
Dang.
Well, we'll probably get one of the roadies to check them out beforehand.
Hell no, you don't want you want some fresh titty sweat. You don't want no secondhand titty sweat.
Right.
Secondhand titty sweat, man. I'd rather have secondhand cigarette smoke.
Oh shit. So yeah, have you been down this way in San Antonio or Texas anywhere?
No, I've been through Texas one time and I got a fucking speeding ticket, and I was transporting firearms, so one of the female cop like drew down on me and shit, and then the male cop was like, don't worry about nothing. He ain't even got the damn firing pins in there. And I was like, woo, I don't want to get shot in Texas. I haven't been back yet, so.
Dang. So yeah, we're just hopefully finishing up, this CD we got going on, and we want to take that out to a distributor friend of ours, and then try to get out there to go to Europe.
Fuck yeah, Europe's the way to go. Make sure everybody's got a fucking passport.
Oh yeah, you can't go anywhere. You can't even go to Canada or Mexico without a passport.
Well, I heard you can go, but you can't get back. Like,
yeah, well, who wants that?
right? You're like, oh shit. You guys definitely want to. If you're coming up from Mexico, you definitely don't want to get stuck there.
No way, man.
You'd be like, son of a bitch. Although Mexican titties are pretty delicious from what I've heard. I've been to Mexico a few times.
Hey, KBar, just to let you know, man, we do have a show coming up on May the 12th.
Well, fuck yeah.
Maybe that'd give you an opportunity or a reason to come down to Texas, San Antonio, and check us out.
I would love to. However, my wife would be like, "You're going where?" No, I don't think so. There's a better. You know what? There's a better chance I can get you all a gig here in Nashville before I can come out there. My wife I don't see it.
Well, that'll work.
It's like I got anal glaucoma on that one. I don't see my ass being able to come out there for that gig. But if you all want to come, I'll tell you what. You hit up Rachel Martinez, the lovely lady that hooked this interview up here, and she and I are starting to we're gonna try to bring bands from San Antonio to Nashville and vice versa. Start like a gig swap pool going on there. So she's coming out here sometime next month, and we will go see the people I know, and she's talking to the people she knows, and we're trying to hook some shit up. So if you seriously want to come to Nashville, man, out of San Antonio, you definitely want to talk to Rachel Martinez.
Well, let's hook it up, man. Let's hook it up. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So, being around since 1979, you had to have seen some debauchery in the 80s. I mean, you had to have seen and lived through some wonderful shit in the 80s. Tell us about that.
That's our middle name, debauchery. That's our middle name.
Yeah, we lived through all those times. That's right, man.
So can you remember any of them?
Too blacked out. I don't know now.
See, that's what I mean. When I met people they would say, "Oh, I was at Woodstock." Bullshit. If you were at Woodstock, you wouldn't remember it.
Well, I've got one tale that I can tell you about.
All right, now you can say whatever you want. We can talk about titties, pussies, whatever, man. Anything that happened. If you did cocaine off a hooker's ass, I need to know about it.
Well, pretty close. Well, we were at a show, and this was with the old band, the original band, with Diamond Dave.
Now, if you shot heroin in your dick with a gay porn star, I don't want to hear about that. But
no.
Because there are those 80s stories too.
No, well, they don't take kindly to that kind of stuff here in Texas. But anyways, it was after a show, and there were a couple of bikers, and we were off to the side in our little area where we'd party afterwards, and this one biker guy came up to me. He said, "Yo, my wife just freaking loves the shit out of you. She wants to freaking suck on your schlong." And I was like, "What?" And before I knew it, he had unzipped me and boing.
Whoa.
In front of, everybody.
So his wife was swallowing the cock there right in front of everybody?
Yeah. Deep throat, man.
and the biker husband unleashed the monster and pushed her head right on there?
Pretty much, man.
Oh, did she kiss him after?
Just another friend.
Oh.
Well, here's the crazy thing, man. After she was done, I was like, wow, I couldn't believe that it just happened. So a few minutes later, I went to the bathroom, and then there's this other buddy of ours, and he was making out with her rowdy,
Oh,
There's a story.
Oh, man.
I didn't have the heart to tell him.
There should be like a test, like a litmus test, like you put the paper on the tongue and you're like, nope, you just sucked a dick. I'm sorry. Well,
that's a true story, man.
Or you dip that bad boy on, you get a good swab in there, and you're like, okay, good to go. No other dude's nut in your mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Some women just don't fucking care. Neither. They're like, she knew she sucked a dick. She knows she did. I mean, you don't forget it that quick, you know.
No. That was 19.
Poor dude didn't know what cum breath was. She's like, her breath stinks, but man, she can kiss. And like, damn.
Yeah, man. And check this out. This was in the men's bathroom. They had her in the men's bathroom.
Well, that sounds like cocaine was involved.
Well, who knows?
Maybe. You're like, maybe. That sounds like something Poison did with cocaine.
Our manager's buddy would always pull that bad shit all the time. You know? So who knows what happened?
I heard of some bands, some pretty known bands touring with some, bigger name bands they would get paid with sugar bowls of cocaine. I'm like, that was their pay, and they're like, and they were fine with it. I'm like, damn.
Wow.
I mean, how do you put gas in your bus with cocaine? Probably easier than you think, really.
Yeah. Who knows, man? But yeah, that's crazy.
You're like, yeah, that band over there is just selling bumps. They're millionaires now. Between bumps and T-shirts, those guys are rolling in it.
Yeah. Yeah. So how's the scene up there in Nashville? To go play.
We have some of the most talented musicians in the world here, but we also have some of the laziest musicians in the world here. And what I've noticed from the San Antonio bands is you also some hard-working bands. I mean, you guys, everyone that I've talked to, and that's all courtesy of Rachel Martinez there, but they're all hard-working bands, and I think when we start mixing the two, y'all are going to come up here and wake up some of these bands here in Nashville that got complacent and, like, oh, everybody comes to see us, but it's like, man, y'all didn't get no better, but competition breeds excellence, so maybe we come up here and be like, oh shit, and then and then our boys will get down there and y'all will be like, oh shit, and then hopefully we create something out of it.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened in the 80s over there in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Everybody would know what try to make it, and there were just so many bands that you got to be better than the other guy.
Yep.
Or you got to be smarter than the other guy.
That too.
For the longest time, I got caught up on the talent thing, like, oh, that guy's so much better than me at guitar. Oh, so much better. Well, I got to talking to some people, and it's like, you know what? Real fans don't give a shit. It's like, people playing sweep arpeggios and all that's just to impress other musicians. And the guy told me the regular fans don't want Dream Theater; they want AC/DC. So it's like, oh well, shit. Looking at it that way, it's like, so maybe I'll try this shit again. So I've actually dug out a guitar I haven't touched in years. So I dug it out, started playing. It's like, ooh, rusty.
Yeah, you want some you want some melody. You want good chord structure. You want some decent guitar solos and catchy words, man, catchy lyrics.
Yeah, I think being able to understand the vocals is probably the most important. I mean.
Yeah, that's key.
The whole growling, angry, you can't understand me. I mean, there's still a market for that, but I think it's dwindling rapidly. And the new stuff I'm hearing, it sounds like a lot of 16-year-olds screaming that daddy got them, a Chevy instead of a Porsche, so they're just throwing a fit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only other people that like that are other 16-year-old rich kids, It's like metal.
Yeah, go ahead.
Metal needs a kick in the ass right now. I mean, all the pioneers are dying. I mean, we still have some left, but they're not going to be around much longer. And there's going to be a huge gap in metal when that generation completely is gone. We're going to be left with a generation that doesn't understand what metal really is.
Yeah, we've been, fortunate to to stay with the old school heavy metal, you know, with the high vocals, high screams, and clear, you know, clear pronunciation of the words. You know, they can understand everything. There's so many other bands that, like you said, we call them Cookie Monsters style, where you don't understand what the fuck they're saying. You know,
and it goes with their logos that you can't read. It's like, wow, it looks like a bunch of sticks, and I can't understand the guy. To me, that's a forgettable band. You know, it's like
it's like a bunch of fucking thorns, man. You know, what the hell is that?
What's the purpose?
Now, to be fair, I'm not in Europe, and that can be like the whole craze in Europe that you know, like corpse paint and all that. I'm like, it don't mean shit to me. But there's a market like in Northern Europe and shit. That's the bomb.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, there's different metals for everybody, but
I'm not trying to down anybody just because you don't, because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean it's not talent, you know.
Right. Well, we understand that, but like you said, there could be a band full of the best musicians, but you go see them like, what the fuck are they doing? There's no beat, nothing.
Yeah.
They just all try to fucking show up.
Yeah.
Okay, you can play good. Okay, great, but play some fucking songs that are good. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No hook song.
A million notes does not make a great song, you know.
Exactly. But that's hard to teach the younger kids. You know what I mean?
But actually, it's really the whole musicianship talent. That's all objective. That's all, you know. It's if you can connect with your fans through your lyrics and your actions and your lifestyle. If you can connect with fans, that's what's good every time. It doesn't matter what. Like I listened to this band Ninja Sex Party. Not my cup of tea. But I started listening, and I was like, man, that sounds like video game music. They, took, in my opinion, they took video game music and put their own lyrics to it, and they sold out their tour in, a week. Boom. Every place. Wow. Sold out. Bang.
Crazy. Hey, KBar.
Yo.
We got the singer just walked in. He wants to say a few words here. Danny from Texas.
We gotta
What's going on, KBar?
What's going on, man? We got to do it quick. We got to wrap this up. I got other people calling in. So
yeah, I wanted to chime in because I heard you talking about a little bit about titties and pussy, so I had to chime in a little bit on it.
Fuck yeah! Well, you got do we have the San Antonio resident expert on titties and pussies? Now we're talking.
That's right. You got him here. You got him right here.
That's what we're talking. I did tell him. I said I had my own signature move when it comes to signing a titty. When you grab the nipple and lift up and sign underneath, that's my trademark move there.
All right, so how about when we on our next show, I do that and I take a picture and I send it to you?
Okay, as long as you tag me.
He's got his own signature move as well there, KBar. That's why we call him Danny the Finger Fonseca.
Oh, the finger.
Yeah, there you go. The fingers.
Fingers.
Finger. The finger. It's an amazing finger.
It's amazing what he can do. Oh, that guy.
I got the choke out with the one finger tuna stab.
No, but just want to give you thanks for the interview and all.
Oh, well, that's what we do, man. Like I said, we're trying to. It's a club and a lifestyle. If you don't get it, you're not part of it. That's all.
Well, we're ready to go to Nashville.
Well, fuck yeah dude. Like I said, you guys get all your stuff and talk to Rachel Martinez there. She's the one. All things Texas go through her.
Yeah.
So, and that's a huge help for me because my whole cast left. They all had life happens to everybody. So I'm stuck by myself, and my wife helps when she can. Old DJ Delicious. She helps out. But it's, trying to handle the constant flow of stuff that comes in. Rachel is an indispensable fucking part of the show. I mean, her organizational skills are outstanding.
That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah.
Well, okay. Now, what I get everybody to do is I want you to tell everybody listening how they can get a hold and how they can listen to some Seance, man. Give us your net presence.
Alrighty.
Well, you can get on. We have some on Reverb Nation. We have some videos. We're still working on that CD, and hopefully that CD will be coming out, soon. But if you get on YouTube and Reverb Nation, there's some Facebook on our Seance page. What is it? Seance Band USA. That's our Facebook page, and we have some videos on there as well.
Now, do you guys actually
and lots
have
of pictures? Lots of pictures.
Do you guys actually have seances and stuff like that, or is that just the band name, or do you partake in that stuff?
No, we're gonna incorporate that into the part of the show at the beginning. We already have the seance girl. Her name is Geneva. After one of the songs, we have a song called Eyes of Geneva, and we're getting it's actually the drummer's girlfriend, and she's gonna be dressing up like. So we're gonna have that at the beginning of the show to gotta have something different, you know. Instead of just having all the marshals behind us, we've gotta have a little show in there also, you know. So we're gonna have like something like she's gonna have some sort of little seance, and then we'll be coming out, you know, with smoke and all sorts of stuff to try to make it more mystic and stuff, you know. It should be pretty cool.
And actually, the name Seance, basically, the reason I chose the name was because it's just a conjuring of the spirits of our musical heroes and legends, and you know, they make up the sound of Seance.
You know what I'd be worried about if I like seanced and all of a sudden you get like a bunch of dead rock star spirit in the room, like, and you didn't know that they all have beef and shit, and they start fighting.
Hey, well, it might make for a cool jam, man.
You're like, oh shit, fuck. I forgot, you know, when Ozzy passes, you get both of them in the room. They're both their spirits, like they hated each other. It's like, oh damn, they're fighting again.
Yeah,
fighting in the afterlife and shit. All right. Well, the last thing we gotta do and wrap this up is you need to give me a bumper, which is, hey, this is Seance, and you're listening to the Bearded Clam Show on metalheadradio.com.
Metalhead, all right.
Whenever y'all are ready, go ahead.
Can we do it all at once?
Yep.
Hey, this is Seance, and you're listening to KBar on the.
All right, let's try that again, but this time it's, hey, this is Seance, and you're listening to the Bearded Clam Show on metalheadradio.com.
Okay, just the Bearded Clam Show.
Take two.
All right, take two. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Seance.
Oh, take three.
Take three.
1, 2, 3. This is Seance, and you're listening to the Bearded Clam Show on
metalheadradio.com. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well, man, it was good talking to you guys, and we hope to see you. Like I said, get a hold of Rachel Martinez and tell them you're interested in coming up here and playing in Nashville, or out here, not up here. We're kind of like, we're just east. So,
okay, man.
Just come on out, and we'll have a good fucking time. I live out in the country. We'll party.
Sure, man. Hey, this is Nacho. This is Bob. This is Danny. Seance. We are Seance.
Thank you, Bearded Clam.
All right, brothers. Thank you so much. Hey, make sure you get that music out to Rachel also.
Yeah, there will. As soon as it comes out from the studio there, we'll give it to you.
Looking forward to it,
Thanks,
brothers.
Thanks, KBar.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
Good night, dude. Later.
This is DJ Nova telling you to tune in to the Bearded Clam Show Friday nights at 8 on metalheadradio.com. Come jam out with your clam out.